Hello everyone, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this card making tutorial. I have this lovely Christmas card to share with you today, and it features the Decorative Tress stamp and die bundle from Stampin' Up, and I really like the way it's come out, so I thought I'd share it with you today. So let's make another one together. So I'm going to start off with my stamping, and I've got a scrap here piece of basic white cardstock. And I'm just going to stamp in Poppy Parading because that's the red in the designer series paper we're using today. This is the Decorative Tress stamp set, as you can see. You've got some lovely sentiments and then you've got these trees as well, but it's really the die set where this set comes into its own. But I'm going to use this one that says Season's Greetings, which is this one here. Now I'll just use my grid paper to get my stamp straight, so there we go. Then I'll pick it up with my block. Ink this up, Poppy Parading. There we go. Close up our stamp set before anything can fall into it, which we don't want. And then I'm going to give my stamp a little clean as well before I put it away. I always clean up as I go along. And this is the Simple Chamois from Stampin' Up, and it works so well for cleaning up stamps. So let's put that back in its little home here, and I'm going to set that aside to dry, and we're going to work on our trees. Now I'm going to get my silicone mat out because we're going to do some die cutting, or sticking rather. Now I've cut out everything already in this little tub, and this is the stamp set, die set rather, called Decorative Tress, and you've got all of these different decorative trees, and look at all the variations you've got here, tons of them. And then you've also got little bits to add on to it, like you've got this little bow, baubles here, or lights, whatever you want to call them. You've got these little garlands here, you've got a star, you've got bows, all sorts, so you've got a lot of variation. Okay, so I've cut out things from some red glimmer paper, which is this one here. And I've also cut out my trees from Garden Green and some from Poppy Parade. Okay, or Real Red, I think this one I've done for this time is Real Red. Okay, and then I've got some bows cut out from my red glimmer paper as well. So let's start to build our tree. Now I think I'm going to put this one like that because I think that really looks pretty. And then we're going to have this one, I think, with our red coming through like that. And then we're going to have this one like that. So I'm going to stick those down and I'll see you in a second. Okay, I've stuck down two, so I thought let's do the last one together. And I'm just using a wet glue with a fine tip. You've got lots of holes here, so just need to be a little bit careful. You could use your tweezers. This one's a bit easier than the other ones. For the other two I did use my tweezers to hold it while I put the glue on and put it down. And then you can see while the glue is setting, I've just used my acrylic stamping blocks to hold everything in place. The good thing about wet glue, as I've said many a time, is it gives you a little bit of wriggle room. So let's put that down there. Now always wipe the tip of your glue. I'm going to put the pin back in. See if I can see it. Oh dear. We'll leave that till later. Right, so let's assemble our card. Now let me try one more time. You know you don't want to leave something. There we go. Alright, let's see. These should be dry. Sorry for the noise. There we are. And these just wipe off if they get sticky. It just wipes off. So there's our three trees. Aren't they cute? So let's cut out our sentiment while we're thinking about it. I'm just going to use our trimmer. And I'm going to cut quite close to the sentiments, using my trimmer to help me line everything up. And you can see here I've just used the scraps from where I've been cutting my trees out of, which works well. As we crafters, we don't have to waste anything, use every little piece up, so we will indeed put those into the scrap pile. Okay, let's assemble our card. On my original, my card base was Poppy Parade. This time I went with Real Red. You could use either, this makes no difference. I don't know why I've got a second piece there. So we're going to stick one piece here to the front. This is the Designer Series paper. And this piece of paper is from Take Your Bow. This original one here was from the Snowy Seeds Designer Series paper. So you could use either. It doesn't make a difference. I just wanted to have a different pattern this time. So I did Take Your Bow. Whoopsie daisy. And that's why I've gone for Real Red, because this has Real Red as the colour here, as the red colour. And then I've got a piece of basic white here for the insert. And these both measure 14.35 centimetres by 10, but you'll can find all the measurements and all the supply list on the blog post on my website, and you'll find the link to that as well as all my social media links in the description box below, so do check that out. So let's see how we're going to arrange our trees, our little trio of trees, maybe sort of like that. So let's stick this down using some Tombow. My Tombow wants to work. You can use your tweezers but I find that I get my fingers on the glue wherever I use, and I just find I have more control at times doing it this way. There. And then we're going to have our one on top. So let me put some dimensionals on this one here. And as you know, I'm always generous with my dimensionals. I like there to be an even amount of dimension and adhesive. I don't want anything to get squashed in the post. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to put that there. I've got glue on my grid mat, but anyway, what do you think? Hopefully you like it. I do. We're going to put down our sentiment. Let's see where we want it. Maybe like there. So we need a little bit of dimension in this one corner, so it's nice and flat. Actually, I'm just going to leave it as it is and put some Tombow on it. I think that'll raise it too much. Okay, let's put our Tombow down. Let's stick this back in where we wanted it. There we go. Season's greetings. Lovely. And then I have my little, as I said to you, my little bows. I'm just going to put a dot of glue at the top of each tree. And then I'm going to take your pick tool, and I'm just going to pick up a bow and stick it on the top. Like that. And that just brings out some of that red glitter paper all over the card. And then I've got some of these gold textured dots. I'm just going to scatter a few here and there. Okay, and these have lovely texture and dimension to them. Trying to decide where else I want them. Oopsie. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. Enough as good as a feast, as they say. So they're the two cards featuring the Decorative Trees Stamp and Die bundle from Stampin' Up. I hope you enjoyed this card making tutorial. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. As I said, if you want to know for more information, you can find all my links below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.